The most important piece of equipment when wanting to tow a trailer or cargo product is a vehicle's receiver hitch. A receiver hitch, also known in North America as a trailer hitch, is a device attached to the vehicle's frame for towing that receives removable ball mounts, hitch bike racks, cargo carriers, or other hitch-mounted accessories. They are custom built according to the vehicle manufacturer's model year to ensure perfect fit, appearance, and top towing performance. Today we are going to show you the basic steps to installing a REESE Towpower custom-built trailer hitch. Each custom-built REESE Towpower hitch is built for maximum strength and safety, using solid all-welded construction, and features a design that fits around vehicle's underbody components that often minimizes or eliminates the need for drilling or trimming of bumper fascia. Before installing, determine what class hitch and weight capacities best fit your towing and cargo carrying needs. For more information or for help selecting correct hitch for your vehicle and towing setup, visit reesebrands.com. Step 1. After determining the correct hitch for the vehicle, the first step is to check the part number on the hitch against the vehicle application guide to ensure you have the correct hitch for the specific vehicle you will be working on. To ensure a quick quality installation, be sure to check all the parts included with the hitch against the parts list and the installation instructions, and gather all necessary tools. As a reminder, use only REESE Towpower provided bolts, nuts, and washers supplied in each kit. When working on any installation, read and review the entire installation instructions. Take proper safety precautions, and always be sure to wear safety glasses. Step 2. The next step is to inspect the vehicle. Check the integrity and strength of the vehicle's frame to ensure that it's in suitable condition for the installation. Examine the hitch attachment points to make sure there is no damage or excessive corrosion, which can prevent a secure attachment of the hitch. If there are bumper attachments, make sure the bumper is on tight. Some installations may require that the bumper be temporarily removed, while others may only require the fascia or parts of it to be removed or trimmed. Check the hitch installation instructions for exact location and trim measurements if fascia trimming is required. If the installation requires that the exhaust be lowered, it is recommended that a spray lubricant or soapy water mixture be used with exhaust pliers to help in removing attaching rubber hangers. Make sure there is enough clearance around the exhaust for the installation of the hitch. Lastly, if the hitch will be installed using factory vehicle weld nuts, inspect the threads for corrosion. If corrosion is present, threads may need to be cleaned with a matching size tab. Step 3. The third step is to organize the fastening hardware according to the instructions. This will help you determine what fasteners will be used for each attachment point. Some hitch installations will use the vehicle's original hardware to attach the hitch, while others will use the hardware supplied with the hitch. Always refer to your installation instructions for your vehicle-specific installation. Step 4. Next, position the hitch on the vehicle as indicated in the instructions. If necessary, use jack stands or a second person to help hold the hitch in place. Ensure that the hitch is level and verify that all the attachment points align. Step 5. REESE Towpower makes the installation of hitches easy by using existing attachment holes in the vehicle frame whenever possible, meaning there is often minimal to no drilling required to mount. If drilling into the vehicle frame is required, use the hitch as a template to identify which holes need to be drilled and mark with the center punch. Remember to always verify with the installation instructions for exact drilling locations. Step 6. For installations that require drilling, check for wires and fuel lines inside the frame sections where you plan to drill, and then drill the attachment holes. Step 7. Once all the attachment holes have been identified or drilled, the next step is to attach the hitch to the vehicle. It's usually quick and easy. However, getting the bolts into position and tightening them can be more challenging on some vehicles due to a boxed-in frame member or bumper. REESE Towpower takes care of this by providing fastening hardware and special spacers for hard-to-reach areas. This hardware can be used in both open and closed frames. For our demonstration purposes, we will be using an open frame for easier viewing. Once inside the frame, the spacer holds the bolt while you tighten the nut. When gaining access to an attachment hole becomes a problem, a quick solution is attach the bolt and spacer to a pull wire, which can be fed through an available access hole, or one that may need to be drilled in the vehicle frame. As the pull wire is pulled through the attachment hole, guide the spacer and bolt into place. The reverse pull wire technique can be used on frames that do not provide or allow drilling for an access hole. Start by attaching the bolt and spacer through the pull wire, then insert both into the attachment hole on the vehicle frame. It is possible that the attachment hole may need to be expanded to allow the bolt and spacer to pass through. Once inside the frame, pull the pull wire to guide the bolt through the spacer, while making sure the spacer lays flat across the attachment hole opening inside the frame. For some attachments, handle nuts are provided. When the handle is inserted through the access hole, it positions the nut over the attachment hole, then prevents the nut from turning as the bolt is tightened. Some installations require the hitch to share an attachment point with the bumper of the vehicle. In these situations, loosen the hardware to remove the vehicle's bumper, then install the hitch by aligning its holes to the attachment points in the vehicle's end panel. Once the hitch is placed, reinstall the bumper beam so that it sandwiches the hitch against the bumper end panel, and tighten all hardware. Step 8. After the hitch has been placed to the vehicle and all the bolts are in place, the next step is to tighten them evenly with a hand wrench. Once snug, use a torque wrench to tighten all fasteners to the proper torque specification indicated in the installation instructions. Remember, it is important to never use excessive torque or an impact wrench when installing any hitch. Step 9. The final step is to replace any piece of vehicle that needs to be temporarily removed during the installation. This may include reattaching the exhaust system, reattaching a spare tire, and replacing any bumper fascia. With the hitch in place, you are now able to use a number of hitch attachments and accessories to support your towing needs. As a safety reminder, always tow within the specific weight capacity of your towing setup. Every vehicle has a maximum towing capacity. Neither your vehicle nor your trailer can determine the correct hitch for your towing needs. They work together. In no case should the gross trailer weight or the tongue weight of the trailer ever exceed the tow vehicle or the receiver hitch's maximum towing capacity. Always remember that the component with the lowest load capacity in the towing system determines the highest load you can safely tow. For any specific hitch installation, be sure to thoroughly read and follow the installation instructions that are included with every REESE Towpower hitch. These instructions will tie the basic steps of your hitch installation with the specific attachment points for your vehicle. For more information on all the great products from REESE Towpower, visit REESEbrands.com. REESE Towpower, #1 in towing.